What is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in Palworld, and oh my goodness, this today has been kind of a disaster. It's gonna be a weird note that I start the episode or the part off on, but I don't even know if I'm gonna call today a part. It depends upon if something I can make something rolling, because literally for the last almost 7 hours, I've been trying to breed for the perfect pals I want for my battles that I wanted to do today, and I bred one. I bred the perfect Astagon, or not like the perfect one with the best abilities, but it does have four great abilities. Where it's not Liquid Larry. Where are my Astagons? He's here. Yes, this one. Obsidian, I named him. So he's got Stronghold, Strategist, Ferocious, Musclehead, and Burly Body. But I wanted also a Cryolinks with those same things too, and that's what I'm trying to breed right now. That's why I have two Cryolists right here, and then I have a Grizzly and a Shadowbeak here. Together, they also make a Cryolinks. So I got like double the Cryolinks going on. And what the frick's going on here? Sometimes they leave when I go back to my other bases to try to do stuff. I did do a little bit of like reorganizing certain things and rethinking my strategies. But no, I don't want to leave any place. Wait, I already forgot because my brain's all scrambled and messed up. Wait, where are you going? That's the lady one. So we want the dude one. He's like gone. So you just do this. One thing that's great is you don't lose your progress as long as you put the same two pals in that were before. Because like, look at that. They were ready to make it, and now they have made it. And then I just had this here. Put that there. I dropped the hatching rates down to 0. Otherwise, this might take me like several days. So I'm not interested in that. And I did a lot of homework online to figure out how to breed faster, what I should do. And I couldn't find anything like... one thing that Pokemon does right is that you can put items on your Pokemon so you can make sure you pass down certain things you want from the parents. But in this game, it is also not a full game, so I can't like... talk too badly about it, so it's just frustrating. But we're in the end game, and I want to make sure I'm beating all these bosses, and I'm not beating my head against those, and I'm failing so much. So I guess personally, I'd rather waste this time to not be furious later. But let me show you what I did back at. So my base over here. I don't know. This base doesn't have a name. I call it my main base, but for the last, like I said, like 7 almost hours, I've been here. But I've also made a lot of changes to the Pagoda base. It's no longer the coal base because I locked that off. And I just have all pals here that can move stuff around and that can make things. So I've got some milk made up, but I really don't want to do this because I had the bee guards here. I had these cows, and I had, what else did I have? The chickadees to make eggs. But then I was like, my cake making process was falling behind, and then I realized, I was like, oh, you could just go to the marketplaces and you can buy all the materials you need. So I decided that I just want to make a cat farm that makes me money, so then I can do that. And then I also have Vixies in here because they also make me money, and arrows I could turn into money, and they also make me balls. And one thing, I was collecting so many balls that I didn't know that these actually weigh a lot. So it actually looks like they each weigh like, what's that, 0.1 pound? So I had like 2,000 of these, and I was like, why do I always feel like I'm full on my weight, even though I have 800 weight? And it's like, oh, because I'm carrying like 200 pounds of balls. So I let those down. But yeah, this is what I'm doing here, just saving up money. How much money do I have? And one thing I'm struggling on that I think I can buy also is wheat. So that's the one thing I changed at my other base. I did add some wheat farms, and I'm tempted to add more electric furnaces so I could cook up more cakes, because the cooking thing is slow. And one thing I really want to do while they're not cooking right now is my Yormantide Ignis. He's the best thing for using, like, anything that needs fire. He's the best because he's the only pal in the game that has level 4 fire. But every time I try to put him on this, he just goes to sleep. And maybe because there's also too many things here. Wait, if I do like this, assign him to the kitchen. Wait, flying pal is... Wait, invading? That's someplace else. That base can't even get attacked, though. So, if I do this... What do I need for the cake? Yeah, I need flour. I need to make so much flour. I did have a lot of flour. I had, like, thousands of flour, but I guess I've been making so many cakes that I ran out of it. And then I was like, oh, wait, I don't even have wheat farm. So, oh, he is doing it. So, this shouldn't be too slow. And then by the time we go back to the other base, we should have more eggs to hatch. I did just hatch the 2, and those both failed. I don't have any more eggs in my inventory right now. Just more cake. Do you guys have eggs? No, you don't have eggs. So I figured for this part, it's like an update video, kinda, I guess you could call this. I don't know how long I want to make it, but I also know that I have to go pick up someone later, or I have to go pick up my brother later from work, so I can't be here for the longest time. But I do want to get this done. I feel so bad that I couldn't, like, I really wanted to get you guys more content today and play this game and have fun, and I feel like I'm letting you guys and myself down, so that kind of stinks. But I still want to let you know where I am, so you're just not left in the dark and being like, wait, what? He didn't put out a video today? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to have... I've had this policy for a little while now, and I do know I slip up because, like, plans and life happens, but I want to really make sure I have no 0 days, and what that means to me, that means every day I'm doing something, I'm working on my YouTube, so here we go, because I do want it to be a thing, and I'm starting to get growth recently. Oh my gosh, 3 out of 4, I've had so many of those. And I've also had some that do have all 4, but then the 4th one is like Diet Lover, and that doesn't help for combat. It's just, I want 4 combat abilities. Maybe I'm being too picky. There's a part of me that was like, hey, you should only get, like, settle for 3 good passives on your pals. But it's just like, I already spent so much time on this. I don't like compromising. I'm too stubborn for my own good sometimes. I was thinking to just save up a whole bunch of eggs and then just hatch them all, like, at the very end of this little update thing or whatever it is. And I decided, well, what if I make, like, 20 eggs and then I hatch them all, and then this just, like, the first one I open is the one I want. So I'll just record me hatching the next couple, just know, so you guys know my pain. Oh my goodness, another one. I got a couple like this that I'm like, oh, Zen Moment's not that bad. It's kind of like a neutral perk, but it's not what I want. And you will be... Oh, that is... How does that even... That shouldn't be allowed. Just got stocked up on a bunch more cakes, and that is also almost just as bad. I should at least be getting 2 things. I'm still, like, scratching all over the internet to try to find if there's any clue. Okay, at least it has 2, but I'm still... Oh, this is making me go crazy. But yeah, I still can't find anything. I'm searching, I'm scouring the internet as I'm waiting for eggs. Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but I actually found somebody that said that it goes into, like, very precise details. I don't know where he sources his information, but it says that basically there's, like, a 34% chance that no skills will happen, which is why I've been so unlucky. It's like a 24% chance you'll get a certain passive from the male parent, 20% from the female, and 21% that it'll just be random from either. Oh my goodness. This is just all a bunch of crap. Oh man, okay, another dud. I almost forgot to record that one because I want to do some accurate testing for what I get between when I started and when I have to close out of here in about 20 minutes. Please have what I want and my madness. No, at 3 again. Oh, come on. Only 2. This just isn't so bad. And I was just thinking in my head, like, I doubt that devs will ever see my videos, but in case they do, or people forward this on, or just clip it and whatnot, but it's just, this game, I love this game, it's amazing, but just this whole day today, I've just been like, I've had like a decline on my liking for this game, just because of, like, how bad the breeding feels. And that's another thing I just had to tell myself, though, is that this is an early game. It's not a complete game, but I hope they are doing something to implement, like, better breeding stuff, because just as a player, this just feels really bad. Like, and I hope that nobody else has had this experience, and I know Pokemon's already an established game, but there's a lot of things, like, people, like, sometimes we can't help to make certain, we can't help but to compare something to something else. It's just how we are. But Pokemon breeding, for me to breed the perfect Pokemon I want, which there's so many factors to that, I can do it in about 3 hours. And when I finally do it, it's like, yes, I've done it. This feels awesome. This is so cool. But in this game, when I bred my perfect Astagon I wanted, it's not even like a perfect Astagon. It's not like it's even, those are amazing passives. Those are just all the passives that I have access to right now that I thought would be beneficial. So I decided to put them on them. But when I got that, I was like, I was excited, but I don't feel like the time equated to how long it takes it to, like, the thing I'm getting. It's just not. It just doesn't feel really worth it. I mean, hopefully it is, but it just doesn't have that oomph of like, yeah, I did a thing. It's just like it's so random. It doesn't really feel like I'm doing it. It feels like I keep bashing my head against a wall and I'm just hoping. And yeah, not cool. Oh, and another one with brittle. Neither one of them have brittle. And the one thing that's actually kind of nice about this though is I'm making so many cryolinks that by the time I do finally get my cryolinks, it will be able to have so much extra power from condensation. I think Oblivion, I have him up at, where is he? Right here. I have him at 3 stars. So that means I fed 4. What is it? 4, 16, 32. So that's ridiculous. If that is how it goes, I forget. Yeah, doesn't it like go up by 4s? 4, 16. Wait, why does it go from 4 to 16? No, I think it's 4, 8, and then 16, and then the last one's 32. Okay, so that's my bad on the math right there. But yeah, at least we'll have a lot of food, and he'll have crazy stats by the end. Gotta hope, gotta hope, gotta hope, and 2 out of 4. Dang it. Yeah, it just... Oh, and I think the little bit of thing I just read too is the same article that I was explaining a little bit most recently is with the percentages. He said that his friends and him tried it on like sample sizes of 100, and that's how he got his math. I mean, it's a low sample size, but he said that it was like 36%. Some of them had like 2 to 1 like neutral random perks, or like a perk missing. Like I think the one I just got only had like the 2 good perks, but he said it was like a 46% chance that you get a passive from one of the parents. So I just hate that I'm like playing the odds. And that's oh, man, that's such a punch in the gut, dude. Oh no, I don't even want to talk about it. Come on. That's not as bad as the last one, but still, like, that's ridiculous. Especially now that I wish I kind of didn't know the math. Because now knowing that, like, 33% of the time, the math is just garbage, that's not cool, because I like math. Here we go. Please be the one. This is the last egg for today. And it's a single burly body. Both your parents have burly body, but that's just crazy. Okay. Oh, man. And if you think I'm just, like, crapping all over this game, I'm not. I love this game. I have played this game for each recording session I've had playing this game is at least, what is it, 3 hours? And I have, like, 20 parts, so that's 60 hours. And then I think I have, might be close to 100 hours, because sometimes I play this game and I don't record, like most of today, playing for, like, 7 hours and not really having any of that out there. But it's just... I want to keep loving this game. It's just certain things like this whole breeding process. It just doesn't seem like a lot of time was spent on it, or not a lot of love was put into it. So yeah, breeding in this game does not feel good. But I do love this game. But yeah, if you guys appreciate it or just want to send me a like, just go below and just do the sellout stuff, please. The like, the comment, the subscribe, and even the bell. I would much really appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best, and it helps me out a lot. Because yeah, I kind of feel bad. I'm just gonna say sorry to you, the viewer, because this isn't the type of videos I like to make, where it's just like negativity and blah 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 and ranting. Well, I do rant from time to time, but I'd rather put out like silly stuff out there. It's stuff I enjoy, and I guess this is still something I enjoy, and I don't want to go off too hard, but I also just wanted to put up a video too, and not like ghost anybody that was interested in this playthrough and not put anything out, and then having them be like, well, what the heck, what's going on? So yeah, this is for you, but I'm kind of sorry that it was for you, for people who care. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did, and if you did, remember these 3 things. You're beautiful, I appreciate you, and have a great one. That felt kind of weird because I did not enjoy this, but it's my thing, and I did enjoy it. Anytime I record stuff for you guys, or I play a game I do enjoy it. So it's like a half lie, because it's not all there.